There
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're connecting to us from and wherever you're watching. It's a pleasure always to be here to hear the voices of the people, to just connect. And we just want to appreciate you all wherever you are and you're listening to us. We thank you for your support. My name is Balkisu. I'm a social worker, former social worker. I am a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a child of God, and I am a full time digital business owner. I'm here in Calgary, Canada, and I'm originally from Sierra Leone. It's always amazing to know where you're coming from, your roots that makes you who you are as an individual. And here I have my awesome business partner that I love so much and I'm so grateful for. And Melissa is here and she'll just introduce herself as well.
Hi, good morning, Balkisu. Good morning, everyone. Good morning from my side. My name is Melissa. I'm a parent of two, originally from the Philippines and now living in Canada. And aside from running this online business, yes, we have a full service restaurant as well. I always do this at the restaurant. And later you might see on the screen my little one too, because he's with me right now. No more school. Well, the other, right? Other students have their exam yet, but I don't know, here in our not province, but here in our town, last week of school today. Is in Calgary. Is this their last week too, Valkisu?
Yes. Actually, yeah, this is no, next week should be the last week. Yes.
Yeah, but not full week, right? Because that is just the examinations for all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I
Absolutely.
Yeah, is summer plan already? I know you're flying to Chula Vista, California. Woohoo! Oh no, yes.
I know. I'm actually there right now because by the time people watch this, we're just doing this right now ahead of time because by the time people watch this, I will actually be in California for our a convention. So you know that this business is actually where we are and we're supporting people and helping people change lives. And we just hope that this will be an opportunity for you yourself to tap into this and make that change. And irrespective of that fact, we know that we all have challenges and we all have struggles, right? And we are going to discuss today. What is it that we're going to discuss about today, Melissa?
Oh, we have overcoming struggles and embracing survival. Yep, that's right. You heard it right. We have like talking few different points on this topic. Either the survival mode, like us moms, immigrants, and women of faith. You know, yesterday I was at the grocery store and I bumped to a fellow mom. So just a short conversation. We learned that me and her have a same kid, same age, 4 years old. And she asked me if I only have one. I said, no, I have two kids, and then the other one's 14. And okay, mama. And she said, see, I have the little one. I told you.
That's a good one.
And yeah. And she said she only have like one kid. And no more. She said no more. Just one. I said, is it plan? Is it medical? Da? And she said, it's decision. It's both decision, her and her husband. She said, this is my body. He has to respect that. I only want one kid.
Mhm.
And always the sacrifices, the mom sacrifices. I am the one sacrificing my career. Why is like that? It's always the mom, right?
Yeah, it's a tough one, and that's what we just want to just delve into in a little bit. And I can understand where she's coming from, and I believe that too many of us, especially our moms, as we're talking about moms, us immigrants, and women of faith, we've learned how to survive, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe it's a time for us to live and to thrive. We say you want to be that super mom, you want to be that. Want to take everything on your shoulders. We wear the strength like an armor, but underneath, many are silently battling exhaustion, and this burnout, or just unmet dreams. Because just as you're mentioning with this lady, you're thinking about, okay, I'm giving birth to a child. I have my child here. I am the one for that 9 months have to carry it. Their blessing. That don't get me wrong, but what parents, more so moms, have to go through in order to be able to build a family, it's a lot. So today we just want to talk about some of this survival mode and what it really looks like, and why it's time to break free. Just to go forward and embrace the grace that's been given to us all along, right? Because there are opportunities there, and you do not need to do it alone. That's why Melissa and I are here to share the opportunities that are out here for us, understand what your struggles are, and how you yourself can surmount that for a better life and to actually realize your dream. That you do not have to compromise your family time because of this. And most of us, is just as we talk about the survival mode, most of us were just tired and we're just pushing through just because we have no other choice, right, Melissa? Um, it's like I have to pay those bills. No matter
Mm-hmm.
what, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck because if I don't go to work, one salary is not enough these days. You might be earning a 50, 60, 70, or even $100,000 a year as a family, but it's still not enough. And you feel stuck in a cycle that never ends because you're thinking, okay, we're both doing this. We're both fulfilling what we need to fulfill as parents, but yet still it's not enough. We're not having our dreams met. We're not able to forge ahead. And sometimes we kind of live in that kind of complacency and saying to ourselves, oh, I'm fine, while still carrying emotional burden within ourselves, financially as well as spiritually. So sometimes we are even feeling like we're constantly behind, even when we're doing our best. Because the way things are, sometimes your best is not even enough. And you need that extra support in order to be able to silent those battles that we have within our mind. Right, Melissa?
Yeah, that is right. And especially right now, right, with this opportunity that we are sharing to you, you don't need to make a choice whether are you going to go back to work or you're going to look after your family, because on this digital business that we are offering to you, you can work while you are at home. You can work while picking up your kids in school. You can work because this is the beauty of this business. It allows you to work on the comfort of your home, on the pocket of your time. Like, be with your kids and still earning money. Be with your kids and still help financially to your husband, to your household. It is actually so nice that you could do both. I don't know if this, oh, okay, the business has been built, the online business that we are doing right now has been built since 2016. But the traditional business, it was built when? We're 51 years next year, right?
50,
Next
51 years this year, actually, this year,
this
June.
weekend, right? This weekend. So 51 years. But then the company realized that the online, it's not trending, but it's becoming a necessity. That is the reason why they build the online. And online, imagine you don't need to go. There is a one business owner here. She is a real estate agent before, and you know, real estate agent, you have to match the availability of the client, right? And most of the client can only meet with you after their work, so it means nighttime. And you know what she usually do? She bring her kids during that meeting with the client. And then learning this business, after learning this business that she knows that she could just work at home, she could work anywhere. You could work with the kids sleeping. When they are awake and then ready to play with you, shut down that laptop and then play with them. Time flies. Time flies. You won't realize, the very important things for the kids is the memory that you're spending time with them. That is the most important thing. So don't
Eh, eh,
waste any time. If you find an opportunity like this, check it out. There's nothing to lose. Um, don't get stuck, because especially for moms like us, we get stuck because we focus ourselves on looking after the family. Sometimes we even forget ourselves, right? You even forget ourselves because what you're focusing is for the kids, what to cook tonight, or those little things. But it eats you up. So don't forget about yourself as well. Learn. Learn, find an opportunity just like this. We are not just learning about the business, but we are also learning your mindset, personal growth. There's a
Yeah,
lot that the business can offer.
absolutely. I like what you're saying when you talk about don't get stuck. For those who are just joining us right now and you're listening to the replay or you're listening to this live, we are digital business owners. If you want to learn more about what we do, you want to get more information, simply click on our link, register. You can scan the QR code that you see on the screen, or you can message us directly, or you can register on our website to get more information about what we do as digital business entrepreneurs. We're trying to help as many people as possible, more so moms and parents who want that change from themselves for themselves. So as you're saying, don't be stuck. Sometimes we're just living in that survival mode. And we need to change that perspective. We need to thrive. And how can we do that? Saying yes to new opportunities, even when it seems scary. Do it afraid. That's why the podcast, as we're saying here, is stepping out in faith. Because faith is believing in on the unseen. Right? You're believing something as if it were, even though you cannot see it. So believe that this is an opportunity for you. You're not seeing this by chance. You need to just simply invest in your own personal growth, your own healing, and the purpose-driven work. And what does that mean? What is the purpose in life? What do you believe is your purpose in life? You're not here just for anything. You're here for something. Finding that purpose, whatever experiences that you've gone through, those struggles are the things that make you who you are. It might be a challenge, but yes, you need to just simply rise above that and know that those things, those obstacles, those barriers are the things that actually build you and make you who you are. You will not be the Jane, you will not be the John, you will not be the Balkisu, you will not be the Melissa that you are today without those experiences. Are they hard? Yes, they are. But are you bigger or are you better than those? Yes, you are. Because you're being molded. It's just like a gold. Before you can get that gold chain or that gold necklace, it has to go through the fire. It has to be beaten down. It has to be molded and squeezed to get that really beautiful gold that you see that you want to use. So you need to rise above that. It's a life in life. There's this quote that I like. It says, not what is happiness? Say happiness is a choice. It's not that everything is perfect, but you choose to see beyond the imperfections. Choose to see beyond the imperfection. Opportunity is here before you. No matter what you've gone through, no matter the failures that you've gone through. If you've never failed, you've never tried. So you fail because you had the opportunity to learn from those experiences so that you can rise above that and be a better version of yourself. So don't get stuck. Do something for yourself today that your future self will always be glad for. God gives us the grace even with this mess. Right, Melissa?
Yeah, that is right. Do for yourself, like you mentioned, Bokisu, do for yourself. Get some motivation from the others. I have heard this one fellow, and he goes to the gym with his professor.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the personal investment because he wants to be rich, he wants to be popular, he wants to be famous just because he's being bullied in school by this one particular classmates. And then let's say after, oh, he said he was talking to his professor, and he is mentioning that I want to be famous, I want to be rich, I want to be like a bodybuilder, like a healthy built body, something like that. And the professor asked him why. And then he said, because I want to prove to this guy, to his bully, that I can surpass whatever you have. And then maybe after 10 years or 25 years that we see each other, I will tell him, see, this is the person that you bullied before. And you know what the professors told him? No, don't. Because 10 to 15 years to 25 years, if you are going to tell that to him, that you do this because you bullied me before,
Mm-hmm.
he will laugh at you because he would say, for all these years, you are thinking of me,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? I could still consider you, you're a loser if you are focusing on me for all these years and not focusing on yourself, on what you really want. be motivated. I'm not saying do not get motivated, because there are some business owners that become successful because of the hardships that they get in life, but do something for yourself.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's like you become a hostage to somebody else unknowingly to them,
Yes,
right?
that's a
Is that the
perfect
way
word.
you want to live your life? Exactly. Rise above that. I know there are challenges. We are not discounting that at all. But rise above that. Know that there's something bigger. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Those challenges, if you give in doing the same thing over and over again, it becomes monotonous, right? And it's like, okay, is this all life? Is eat, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep, wake up. But when you have that time, as we have, to spend that quality time with your family, your kids, not having to leave them to in daycare and then having to leave them to friends and you're working 16 hours. Because just as the story, as you're telling, you're just explaining here, there's a story about somebody that I know very close to me who started this business while she was on maternity. And now she's earning minimum, that is just minimum, on average, $50,000 per month. Imagine if that could be you. I want to speak to somebody out there. You were not created just to survive, you were created to thrive. And what are you going to do about it so that you can impact the lives of others and live a life of purpose? Sometimes these silent battles that we go through, we kind of tend to make that such a big thing in our life and think that it could have, because of what we've gone through, the good things are not possible for us and we're just disqualifying ourselves. So if that's you, don't disqualify yourself. You are shaping your story. The struggles that you're going through, the challenges that you're going through are shaping you to who you are. So take that step today. Say yes to growth. Say yes to possibilities. Say yes to believing in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, no one else will. Above all, just trust that God's grace will meet you right where you are at. And it won't leave you there. Okay. So believe in yourself. Take that step and do something different that you've never done before. I will simply leave this to you all. You know, um, it could be really, really hard. And I'm telling people, I don't want to discount your thoughts and your struggles. But at the end of the day, you have to make a decision, right? You have to make a decision. And what is that decision? Just like this, they say the struggles are not roadblocks, they are the building blocks of your strength. Every challenge you overcome is proof that I mean you're becoming who you were meant to be. So don't take it lightly. You're either going to be a testament unto others or to be a better version of yourself, right? Do it afraid.
That is all right. I really love that. Your struggles are not roadblocks. Always remember that it shapes who you are as a person. Be happy that you are receiving that, because it happens for a reason. Do not be depressed because you're being challenged. Be happy because you're getting challenged, because it will shape who you are. I mean, yes, it's a mindset shift. It's difficult. It's not easy to be, especially when you are like brought up, when what, because of the society, of you always think of what society wants you to be. So you stay on your comfort zone instead of following what you really want. But because there will be some struggles, then you'll stop. No, don't stop. Just keep on going.
Yes, sir.
Just
Never
just
quit on
keep
a bad day. Absolutely.
right.
So if
Yes.
you're interested in what we're talking about, just as Melissa is saying, do not stop. Do not quit on a bad day. If you're interested in knowing more and doing something different that can change your story and change your life and change the life of your family, message us. It doesn't matter who you do message. You can message myself. You can message Melissa, or you can scan the QR codes that you see on the screen. and reach out to us. And my QR code is also here. You can scan it if it makes it easier for you. Use it, but do something. We're halfway into the year. Do not let 2026 meet you where 2024 left you. Live your life, LIVE, as you would like to live your life, LEAVE. Do something different. Love you all. Until next time, step out in faith. God bless you all.
God bless us, everyone. Thank you, Balkisu. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.